Welcome back to Teenage Nightmares, the place that drags you deeper into the world of the unknown. In tonight's episode, we're diving into the darker side of professional wrestling. So sit back, dim the lights, pop in your earbuds, and enjoy another Teenage Nightmares original, Wrestling in the Dark. Our story of the evening is about one of wrestling's most beloved superstars and one of its kindest souls, Owen Hart. Tonight, we'll explore his early beginnings and the tragic end that shook the world of professional wrestling. Owen Hart was born on May 7th, 1965, to Stu and Helen Hart. He was the youngest of 12 children. Growing up in a house that big meant you had to find your place quickly, and luckily for Owen, wrestling ran in his blood. He first discovered his knack for the sport through amateur wrestling, competing on his high school team. It was also during this time that he met Martha, his future wife and lifelong partner. After high school, Owen continued wrestling for the Dinos at the University of Calgary. In 1984, he placed fourth at the Canada West Championships in the 76 kilograms weight class. He did wrestle while in university, but as a masked wrestler, the original British Bulldog. Owen's first attempt at professional wrestling after graduating came under the name Bronco Owen Hart. But it wasn't a successful run. Determined to improve, he returned home to train under his father Stu Hart in the legendary Hart Dungeon. Owen also began working for his father's promotion, Stampede Wrestling. In 1986, he found early success when he and his tag team partner, Ben Bassarab, won the Stampede Wrestling International Tag Team Championships. Their chemistry and Owen's standout in-ring ability earned him Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Rookie of the Year award. Riding that momentum, Owen moved on to New Japan Pro Wrestling. On May 27, 1988, he defeated Hiroshi Hayes to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, making history as the first non-Japanese wrestler to ever hold that title. Hart's success in NJPW, combined with Stampede's working relationship with the WWF, led to Owen signing with the company in the summer of 1988. His older brother, Bret, was already becoming a household name. But instead of pairing Owen with Bret, the WWF chose to give him a superhero-style persona. He debuted under the masked gimmick the Blue Blazer, a character that, ironically and tragically, would later be tied to his death. In his early appearances, Owen found himself defeating mid-card talent. His pay-per-view debut came at Survivor Series 88, where he joined the Ultimate Warriors team in a 5-on-5 elimination tag match. Though Owen was eliminated by Greg Valentine, Warriors' team secured the victory. The Blue Blazer would go on to appear at WrestleMania 5, where Owen faced off against Mr. Perfect in a losing effort. Not long after, Owen left the WWF to continue touring internationally. He returned in 1991 and formed the new foundation with Jim Neidhart, who had previously teamed with Bret Hart in the Hart Foundation. While their run was short-lived due to Neidhart's departure, it set the stage for Owen's singles career. At WrestleMania 8, Owen defeated Skinner in a quick match, but it wasn't until 1993 that he truly began to shine. That year, Owen entered into a highly personal and intense feud with his brother Bret. Their rivalry reached its peak at SummerSlam in a brutal steel cage match for the WWF Championship. Though Bret retained the title, the match is still considered one of the best of the era. Owen would later pin a young Rocky Maivia, later known as The Rock, to win the Intercontinental Championship, marking his rise as a legitimate singles star. His run through the 90s was filled with highlights, including a clean pinfall victory over Bret Hart at WrestleMania 10, the first time the brothers faced off in a WWF ring. After his time in the reformed Hart Foundation, Owen eventually returned to the Blue Blazer persona. Sadly, as part of the Blue Blazer's superhero gimmick, Owen was meant to make a dramatic entrance by being lowered from the rafters. On May 23, 1999, at the Over the Edge pay-per-view, he was scheduled to face The Godfather for the Intercontinental Championship. For Owen, it was supposed to be just another night at work. He was positioned high above the arena, waiting for his cue. But as he adjusted himself in the harness, something went horribly wrong. Owen accidentally triggered an early release mechanism, causing him to plummet 78 feet, landing chest first on the top rope near a turnbuckle. He was rushed to the hospital, but tragically, Owen Hart was pronounced dead shortly after the fall. He was only 34 years old, In a highly controversial decision, the WWF chose to continue the show that night. But for fans and fellow wrestlers alike, the energy in the arena had changed. The joy was gone, replaced by shock, sorrow, and disbelief. Owen Hart's legacy, however, would not be forgotten. Owen Hart was one of the ones taken too soon. A reminder that no matter how bright someone shines, tomorrow is never promised. Thanks for watching this Teenage Nightmares original. If you enjoy unsettling stories and eerie true-life moments like this, be sure to subscribe. We post creepy content almost daily.